Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about a couple of things. It's been quite a while since I've put anything on the website. That's probably because I've been suffering quite a pretty bad bout of health anxiety, which has lasted probably between about 7 or 8 months. Been pretty hardcore. I've taken a fair few medications and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so I thought I'd post a new video because I just wanted to talk about what I think personally is the best help for health anxiety, depression, or any form really of anxiety, and really that's exercise, and that's the one thing for me that I have found has done absolute wonders. Now there's no it's no surprise that if you look through the internet and you do find resources on exercise and depression. I keep moving because it's such a lovely view. I've been out cycling. You know, there's no surprise that when you do your research, the testimonies from very credible sources are very definitive in their opinion that exercise is most definitely one of the best ways in which you can combat depression and anxiety. Now, when I first started going through my pretty bad bout of health anxiety, I was in a pretty bad way. And I did have some CBT. I did see a few specialists just to sort of give me some advice, and they were saying to me, look, you know, you need to go out and you need to walk, you know, you need to do some exercise. And I did actually try and do that. And I think where a lot of people fail is firstly, when you do suffer from anxiety, you're probably a little bit concerned about going out and exercising. I think it depends on what your particular anxiety is. Some people are worried about heart attacks or strokes or brain tumours or something like that. For me, I think it was purely about motivation, and I found that yes, I did go out and I did do a little bit of sort of cycling or a bit of running, and it was very half-hearted. It might have been about 5 or 10 minutes, but it didn't really cut the mustard. So I do it for a day, leave it, go back to square one, end up holding my room, and that kind of vicious circle kind of perpetuates. On top of that, I started to put on a fair bit of weight, a couple of stone, while I was taking various different medications, which were pregabalin, mirtazapine, venlafaxine, diazepam, Nozinan, all kind of various mood stabilizers, which certainly helped me to eat a lot, and didn't really give me the motivation to exercise. Got to the point where I think a lot of these medications did poop out. I have done a fair few reviews on some of the medications that I've been on, so do have a look, because some medications can really get you out of a hole. I did find the first time I took mirtazapine, it did help me quite a lot. And yes, I did put on some weight, but on the flip side, it did help me a lot, and it did help to sort of counter that depression and particularly the anxiety. But it pooped out, it stopped working pretty quick. I've got to the point now where we're about 5, 6, maybe 7 weeks in, and I'm cycling between 5 and 15 miles a day, or running 3 miles a day. Sort of I alternate. I weight train about 3 times a week. I'm certainly no Ironman, and I certainly have a long way to go to get into shape, but I really can testify that although it's incredibly hard at first to motivate yourself to get into that routine of exercising, the benefits do really start to show mentally and physically in a few weeks. And I think there's 2 reasons. I think firstly, if you know, it's about routine. Once you get yourself into a good exercise and also a good diet routine, you'll see your body change, you know, from a very superficial point of view. You'll feel better about yourself because you'll look better, and that's the truth. And secondly, I think when you're exercising a lot and you know, I think it's very important speaking to personal trainers. I used to do a lot of weight training, and this is applicable to men and women. You know, do weights, you know, do lots of press ups or dumbbells, you know, get yourself a resistance training program, because you know, I find that doing weight training, you know, I find the knock-on effect is so much more afterwards. I feel so much more motivated, determined. Of course, your muscles are repairing. You know, you get all these endorphins flowing, you know, when you're doing all these exercises. And although at first you might not find that the benefits of the exercise are that great at first, you know, you probably find that you quickly get back into the anxiety. The more you do it, the more your body craves that routine, and that kind of repetition, and you find that you get lost in that, and you start to feel very good. So I'm at the point now where my body tells me that I need to go out and exercise, and even on days where I feel tired, I go out. I feel better when I'm cycling. I don't think about anything that worries me in the slightest. And you know, I have plenty of things that I can worry about. You know, IBS, and you know, I have a very stressful job. I've got a 3-year-old daughter. It doesn't take much to trigger off some anxiety with me. So I've pretty much cut out all my medication. I just take a very low dose of venlafaxine now, which I'm considering cutting out as well. So that's pretty much it, really. If you've got any questions, I've had a lot of people that have contacted me on the website, and they've, you know, had questions, or they've added me on Skype. What I would say is, send me a mail through the website. If you're going to add me on Skype, please let me know what your username is, because I get loads of people add me. I don't know who they are, so I don't know if it's a weirdo or somebody legitimate, because I do like to try and answer questions if I can. Sorry it's been so long that I haven't spoken to anyone. If you're, you know, suffer of anxiety or depression, you probably know how it is. You tend to sort of hold yourself up and get away, but there you go. Thanks a lot. Bye.